I put every draft class on an NBA team. These are the best teams. Number 15, the 2020 draft class. At point guard, we've got Tyrese Halliburton, LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards. Three of the best young players in the NBA today. LaMelo and Anthony both average almost 30 points a game. Tyrese Halliburton is the perfect point guard for these scorers. How is this team only number 15? Because of our big men, Obi Toppin and Isaiah Stewart. They stink. Number 14, 2019, Ja Morant, Tyler Hero. Oh, he is so underrated. Most people don't realize he averages 24 points per game. He was an all-star last season. RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, and Nick Claxton, one of the best defensive centers in the NBA. This is such a balanced team. Every player is in the right position. The dunks from Ja Morant, the dunks from Zion Williamson. This team has everything except a superstar. Like, you could say Ja Morant and Zion are stars, but this team doesn't have a Steph Curry, a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone that could really carry them to a championship. Number 13, 2009, we've got prime Steph Curry, prime James Harden on the Rockets when he was scoring 36 points per game. Curry and Harden in their primes are two of the best guards in NBA history. Drew Holiday at small forward, who is a championship player. DeMar DeRozan, oh my goodness, the scoring, and Blake Griffin in his prime. The talent is insane. The problem is the players are out of position. Drew Holiday is not really a small forward, he's a point guard. DeMar DeRozan is way too small to play power forward, and Blake Griffin is too small to play center. So even though this team's talent is unbelievable, because they're not in the right position, they're only number 13. Number 12, 2021. At point guard, we've got Cade Cunningham. The perfect start. I consider this guy a superstar. 26 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. He's one of the best young players in the NBA. Let's see who else is on his squad. Franz Wagner, the most underrated player in the NBA. A legit star. Scotty Barnes at small forward. And the big men, I love this. Evan Mobley and Alperen Sengun. Two lockdown defenders. But more importantly, not only are they lockdown defenders, they can hit the three. So all 5 players can hit the three. All 5 players are amazing scorers. Everyone is in the proper position. I really love this team. Number 11, 2016. Jamal Murray at the point guard. His sidekick, Jaylen Brown. Brandon Ingram, Pascal Siakam, and Domantas Sabonis. What a lineup. Brandon Ingram has averaged over 20 points per game for 6 years in a row. He's an unbelievable player, but he's never had help. And now, bro, this is more than help. Every single player is an all-star. Except Jamal Murray. Technically, he didn't make the all-star team, but we all know he's capable of playing at an all-star level. But the key to this team is Pascal Siakam. There's a reason he helped the Raptors win a championship in 2019. There's a reason he was the Eastern Conference Finals MVP last year. Pascal Siakam is so good because not only does he score 20 points, get 7 rebounds, not only is he the best defender on the team, but he is efficient. 40% from 3, a 52% field goal percentage. Number 10, 2008. Oh, this team is nasty. Prime MVP, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook. Rose and Westbrook on the same team? Are you kidding me? Literally the 2 most explosive players ever in their prime. Danilo Gallinari, a very underrated player, Kevin Love, and Brooke Lopez. I am in love with this team. Kevin Love on the Timberwolves was averaging 26 points and 12 rebounds a game. The superstars are obvious. It's Rose, Westbrook, and Kevin Love. But Gallinari is no joke. He scored 16 points per game, got 5 rebounds, 4 assists. But even more impressive is Brook Lopez on the Nets. He was an all-star scoring 20 points per game. This is a really fun team. But their weakness is defense because besides Brook Lopez, and let's say Russell Westbrook's also pretty good at defense, Rose, Gallinari, and Kevin Love, they cannot defend to save their lives. Number 9, 2012, Damian Lillard at point guard. Just for fun, let's go to center, Anthony Davis. Oh my goodness, could you imagine Damian Lillard and Anthony Davis in their primes together? But we need more scoring. Okay, Bradley Beal when he was averaging 30 points per game for the Wizards. You want more scoring? Chris Middleton, one of the best Bucks players when they won the finals, averaging 20 points per game, and he was an all-star. Oh, you want some more defense? Okay, how about prime Draymond Green? This team is absolutely filthy. The defense, the scoring, they have it all. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there is no weakness to this team. We are just entering territory where all the teams are unbelievable. Number 8, 1987. At point guard, Muggsy Bogues, the shortest player in NBA history. Even though he was 5'3", he got 10 points and 10 assists per game. And we're gonna need his passing for the rest of the team because we've got Reggie Miller at the 2, Scottie Pippen at the 3. I use the word underrated a lot. Scottie Pippen, in my opinion, is the most underrated player in NBA history. The greatest defender of all time, while still scoring 22 points per game. At power forward, Horace Grant, another elite defender and an all-star. But the reason this team is on the list at center, David Robinson. 30 points per game, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. 4.5 blocks per game. David Robinson wasn't real. Some people say the older teams can't compete with the new guys, but this 1987 squad is unbelievable. Number 7, 2017. At point guard, we have De'Aaron Fox, one of the best point guards to start a team with because he can score and pass at an elite level. At the 2, Donovan Mitchell, easy 30 points per game. At the 3, Jason Tatum, easy 30 points per game. We need some defense. Who's our power forward? Is he any good? Bam Adebayo, the 3-time All-Star, 5-time All-Defensive player. But his offense is underappreciated because Bam scores 20 points per game. And you might be thinking he's a center, not a power forward. Bam can actually play power forward, so he's not out of position. And at center, we have Jarrett Allen. We already have 4 scorers on this team. Jarrett Allen brings defense, but more importantly, Jarrett Allen had the highest field goal percentage last year. His field goal percentage was 71%. Did you hear that right? 71%? That is that doesn't even sound real. Number 6, 1996. Allen Iverson at point guard. Kobe Bean Bryant. This is the best duo of the video so far. AI and Kobe together? What's perfect is they have different styles. So it's not like Kobe and Michael Jordan where they both have the same style of play. Allen Iverson is a crossover machine. He attacks the basket. He passes. Kobe is the mid-range machine. So they can both score 30 points without getting in each other's way. All they need is a little help. At small forward, Ray Allen, the second greatest three-point shooter in NBA history. And people forget when he was on the Supersonics, this dude scored 26 points per game. He was not a number 2 option. Ray Allen was legitimately the best player on the team. At power forward, a lot of people are gonna underrate this guy. Jermaine O'Neal, the 6-time All-Star, scoring 24 points, 10 rebounds per game, a Pacers legend. How does a team with these 4 guys, especially AI and Kobe, how is this only number 6? Because our center is Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Yeah, 2-time All-Star, 15 points per game, not bad, but not good enough. Against these top 5 teams, you gotta be better than Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Moving on to the top 5, the championship contenders. Number 5, 2014, Zach LaVine at point guard, Andrew Wiggins. These guys combined for over 50 points per game. At small forward, Julius Randle. But guys, the reason this team is number 5 is the big men. At power forward, Nikola Jokic, Mr. Triple-Double, Mr. 2-time MVP, Mr. NBA Champion. And at center, prime MVP Joel Embiid. Jokic and prime Embiid together is simply unstoppable. And the important part is Embiid would be in his prime, because right now he's all injured and stuff. But MVP Joel Embiid is one of the greatest centers to ever touch an NBA court. Number 4, 2011, Kyrie Irving, the best point guard to start a team with. Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard at the 3. Are you noticing something? These are 3 clutch players. All 3 of these players in their prime have hit huge shots in the playoffs. Wait, how could I talk about clutch without talking about our power forward, Jimmy Butler, one of the clutchest players to ever play basketball? But I see something else. Klay Thompson, Kawhi, and Jimmy Butler in their primes lock down defenders. And against all of these other teams, we need defense. Our center is Nikola Vucevic, which I don't love. He's a 2-time All-Star, but I don't know how to say this nicely. He is one of the worst defenders I've ever watched, ever. So his bad defense is what's keeping this team out of the top 3. Number 3, 2003. At point guard, we've got Mo Williams. What the heck? That's not what I was expecting, but, okay, let's move on. At shooting guard, Dwayne Wade. LeBron James at the 3. Carmelo Anthony at power forward. Okay, now I see why this team is top 3. We already have proof that Dwayne Wade and LeBron in their primes can win championships because they literally did it in real life together. The underrated part of this team is Carmelo Anthony. A lot of people say prime Carmelo Anthony is the greatest scorer of all time. He just never had help, but he has help on this team. So if Carmelo was scoring 29 points per game when he was getting double teamed, imagine what he can do with all of these stars around him. And I forgot our center, Chris Bosh, which is perfect because this was literally the big 3 on the Miami Heat. Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh. I love this team. Number 2, 1984, John Stockton at point guard, the most assists in NBA history. But for Stockton to be at his best, he needs a scorer he can pass to. Do we have any good scorers? Oh my goodness, it's Michael Jordan at the 2! Stockton and Michael Jordan would be absolutely insane. Our small forward is Otis Thorpe. Okay, let's move on to power forward. Charles Barkley at power forward. The MVP, one of the greatest power forwards ever. Some people think he is the greatest power forward. And at center, a top 3 center in NBA history, Hakeem Olajuwon. John Stockton, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Are you kidding me? This draft class is absolutely unbelievable. But there is only one that can beat this team. Number 1! Wait, before number 1, just for fun, let me show you the worst team. The worst team would be 2000. Jamal Crawford at point guard, Mike Miller, Hedo Turkoglu, Kenyon Martin, and Jamal McGuire. Ew! This team stinks! And number 1, the draft class that would win the NBA championship, 2018! Shea Gilgeous-Alexander at point guard. Jalen Brunson at the 2. Let's skip the small forward. Mikal Bridges at the 3. Jaren Jackson Jr. 4 elite scorers. 3 elite defenders. This team is unbelievable, but that small forward better be pretty good if we're talking about number 1. And our small forward, Luka Doncic. But I put every height on an NBA team. You've got to see that.